Good morning to all the dear faculty members, participants, and our speaker for joining us both online and offline. I, Gausia Yasmin, on behalf of the Department of Computer Application, welcome you all to the day 10 of the Faculty Development Program on Transformative Learning through Interdisciplinary AI and ML applications in emerging domains. We are pleased to begin today's session and look forward to another engaging, insightful day of learning. It is my privilege to warmly welcome our speaker for this session, Professor Mohammad Haroon Sir from Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Integral University, Lucknow. Professor Haroon Sir is a distinguished academician with over 20 years of teaching experience and research experience in higher education. His areas of expertise include artificial intelligence, machine learning, distributed systems, and blockchain technology. He has made significant contributions through quality research, numerous publications, and the supervision of doctoral and postgraduate scholars. His talk on artificial intelligence and application for intelligent systems, automation, and decision making will provide valuable insights and practical perspectives to all participants. Before we begin, I request all online participants. Questions may be posted in chat box and will be taken up during the interaction session at the end. Offline participants may kindly raise their hands for queries. With this, I invite Professor Mohammad Haroon Sir to kindly begin the session.
कैमरा इसको ऊपर करना पड़ेगा हो जाएगा रुकिए रुकिए रुक जाइए करना ये भी किया है इसमें एक मिनट डालना है ये बोले सर क्या रहा
सर उनकी तरफ हाँ अब सही है थोड़ा सा साइड है सही है सही है
ठीक
ठीक है
शुरू करें
Thank you very much for warm welcome. So today I'm going to start the session. The title is Artificial Intelligence and its application for intelligent system automation and decision making. As we know, in these days, artificial intelligence is actually playing the vital role in all kinds of problem solving system. And we are using the application of artificial intelligence to everywhere. And now everybody, every individual in these days, they are taking the lot of benefit from the use of artificial intelligence. So I'm going to discuss the topic related from artificial intelligence and automation system and decision making system. So these are my table of content for today's discussion, in which I try to cover the definition of AI, foundation of AI, type of AI, AI architecture and model, AI for intelligent system, AI in automation, AI for decision making, application of AI across the domain, ethical and legal and social implication of AI, challenges and limitation of AI, future trends in AI. So these are the table of content that I chosen for today's discussion, and I'm trying to cover the definition and the uses of all the table of contents in the in today's session. So first of all, as we know very well the definition and the meaning of AI, but for simplicity, I'm just going to recite the same definition again. AI, as we know, AI is the system in which all biological property are incorporated. Means whatever the biological property that we have by the nature, so we try to incorporate all biological property inside the computing system. Like nature given to us uh, about the understanding, nature given us about the perception, vision, and cognitive power, rational power, thinking power, learning power. So as a researcher, we try to incorporate all the biological property of humans into the machines. So in general, we are saying artificial intelligence system is a man-made intelligence system. And we all are going to use the artificial intelligence system to solve the problem, to solve the human related problems. So as nature given to us the learning power, your artificial intelligence system going to learn. As nature given to us the understanding power, so your artificial intelligence system going to understand. Nature given to us reasoning, perception, vision, game playing, theorem proving. So all the things that we have, we try to incorporate each and everything inside the machine. So that is artificial intelligence system, mind-made intelligence system. Human intelligence mimic inside the machine. You can say artificial intelligence means human intelligence mimic, imitate inside the machine. That is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is going to cover each and everything. But as in fundamentals, as in core point of view, we are saying the artificial intelligence system must have the learning, reasoning, perception, decision making, and adaptability. These are the basic features of AI system. Means any system is actually come under the domain of AI. At least these particular points must incorporate it in the system. Learning must be the part of artificial intelligence system. Reasoning must be the part of artificial intelligence system. Perception must be the part of artificial intelligence system. Decision making must be the part of artificial intelligence system. Adaptability must be the part of artificial intelligence. Apart from this theorem proving, reasoning, and game playing, and mundane perception, so these are the auxiliary parameters, but these particular points must be the part of artificial intelligence system. Without these, you are not going to say the machine is an intelligent machine. So learning means going to improve the experience. Reasoning means draw the conclusion. Perception means you try to take the input from the environment, from your sensory part. Decision making means the machine should take the decision amid of problem solving. Adaptability means as per the situation, if any uncertainty occurs, the AI system going to perform the uncertainties. So these are the evaluation of AI. The AI is actually started from 1950 and gradually from the various stages, right now we all are using the AI. From 1950, the first AI terms was started, and amid of that, many of AI development went on, and right now we are using the AI system in our problem solving portion. As per the foundation point of view, so as we know in these days, the data is one of the important and major tasks. Rapidly, we are creating the data. Data is actually one of the major things in these days. We have a lot of digital devices and we are creating data. So how we are going to draw the conclusion from the data? So by the AI system, the thing is very easy. In the foundation of AI, we actually discussing the data-driven learning approach. We are discussing the pattern recognition approach. We are discussing the perception approach. In the core point of view, as we discussed, learning understanding is the important parameter. So as per the foundation of AI, we are going to say learning, perception, vision, and reasoning. These are the foundation points of artificial intelligence system, mind-made intelligence system. So AI is actually big domain. AI is not the small domain. AI is actually big domain. In AI, fuzzy logic, soft computing, genetic algorithm, neural networks, machine learning, data mining, and many more things we are covering and we are discussing, we are incorporating. So in fuzzy logic, in genetic algorithm, in neural networks, we are solving the problem based on theory of uncertainty. Means fuzzy, genetic, and neural networks. So these 3 points used to solve the uncertain problems. Means those problems, the input and the things is not certain. So that particular problem is actually solved by the fuzzy logic, by the neural networks, and by the genetic algorithms. But if the problem is certain, then we have another approach to solve the problems. Certain means you know the parameter of data, you know the dimension of data. Data is not change amid of calculation. So the problem is certain. If data are going to be changed amid of calculation, so it means problem is uncertain. Problem is uncertain. And membership function going to use to solve the problem. Uncertain problems. Certain problem going to perform by the intelligent technique, then we have several approaches. So AI is actually big domain. In artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, neural network, fuzzy logic, data mining, genetic algorithms are going to be covered. So here, the machine learning. What is machine learning? Means machine try to learn the knowledge from data. Machine learning means machine try to incorporate the knowledge. Machine try to scale up the knowledge from the data. While the solving of problem, the experience of machine is scaled up. Experience of machine going to be changed. Like as the human, if we are going to solve any problem, then after a while, after the solving of problem, we feel a good experience. Confidence going to be scaled. So similarly, machine, if machine going to solve any problem, then machine learn from the problem. Machine scale up the knowledge. Machine knowledge base going to be increased. Machine learning means after the solving of problem, the experience and performance of machine going to be scaled up. Deep learning is the part of machine learning. Deep learning is the part of machine learning, and machine learning is the part of artificial intelligence system. In deep learning, whatever the nature given to us in our brain, we have neurons, and all the neurons are connected to each other in the human brain. In the human brain, approximately we have 10 to the power 11 computing units in your brain. And all the computing units are interconnected to each other. Electrical signals are moving in the brains. In your human brain, electrical impulses are moving. By the electrical impulse, your memorization, your learning is possible. And you are solving the problem by the electrical movement, electrical signal movement in the brain. The same concept are going to be used in the designing of neural networks. Neural networks is used to solve the complex problem, complex real-time problems. And once the data size is too large, and the problem is also complex, then neural network itself not have the capability to formulate that particular problem. In that situation, we have to use the deep learning concept. So deep learning is the extended version of neural networks. We all know very well. Machine learning means machine try to learn from the data and improve the experience, improve the performance. And deep learning means if the problem is complex and data is also voluminous, data is too large. So at that moment, the deep learning portion come in the action and solve the problems. And the concept of solving a problem is fully based on the human brain. So machine learning, as we know, machine learning have three categories. One is the supervised, second is unsupervised, and third one is the reinforcement. So if the machine learns from the label data means data having the input and output both features. If any data have the input and output both features, and machine learn if we are going to perform this action from the table, from this data, then we are going to generate this particular output. Machine know by this input, we are going to get this output. Input and output both knows. And machine learn from the data, input and output. So that is supervised. Like in the Mahabharata, the one of the means Kaurava and Pandu, Dronacharya given the instruction to Kaurava and Pandu, and he given about the Tir and Dhanush. कि वो कैसे चलाते हैं, धनुष बाण को कैसे चलाते हैं. So he given the tuition, he given the training only Kaurava and Pandu. He given all the legal movement about the Dhanush and Baण. But for one of the Eklavya learned by his own effort. So learning of Eklavya is actually based on unsupervised. In unsupervised, only data given to the machine. Okay, this one is the data. You can go and learn from the data, and you try to extract the information from that data. So that one is unsupervised learning. In unsupervised, we are talking about the clustering and association. If someone going to buy X, if Mohammad Haroon going to buy shoes, so maybe he go to buy the shorts also. If I'm going to buy the sweater, so maybe I'm going to buy the jacket also. So this one is the association. So by the unsupervised learning, the research community try to make the association of customer choice. And in unsupervised learning is the actual learning. Reason being, the facts going to be stored in the brain. And by the supervised learning, maybe the fact going to be stored in the knowledge base or not. But by the unsupervised learning, if you try to learn something from the data by your own effort, so 100% the thing going to be stored in your brain. Similarly, machine try to solve the problem by the unsupervised way. So definitely machine knowledge base going to be scaled. Philosopher is saying, while the class teaching, only 7% content can be understood by the students. 93% content is not going to be understood by the audience, by the students. But if a student apply own effort, then 100% content going to be incorporated in the brain. So similarly, unsupervised learning is one of the best learning approach in the machine learning techniques. And reinforcement is actually kind of reward and penalty. If machine perform the good action, definitely machine going to be appreciated. If machine is not perform the good action, then definitely machine is going to be punished. So reward and punishment kind of things is actually incorporated in the reinforcement learning technique. So this one is the vital and very big topic for the discussion. I'm not going to move in the depth of machine learning. Application of machine learning, as here the mention is predictive analysis, fraud detection, and recommendation system. Many more area we are applying the machine learning. And as the application of deep learning, as already I discussed, for complex problem solving, we are using the deep learning approach, like image processing, speech recognition, autonomous system, medical imaging system. So where the type of problem is complex, type of data is complex, and uncertainty involved. So at that moment, and the deep learning come in the actions and perform the operations. So this one is the architecture of deep learning. Here we have the many intermediary layers, and by the intermediary layer, your data is going to be filtered out, and finally we got the results by the deep learning. It's actually a separate discussion. The deep learning is one of the biggest topic, and it whole as a subject we are discussing in the core of master and BTech students. So deep learning basically in one line, if I'm going to say, by the deep learning we try to solve the complex problem. Problem itself is complex, and the data required in the problem is also complex. So deep learning is one of the cognitive approach of artificial intelligence system to formulate the problem. So the next approach is natural language processing. This one is also very interesting points in the domain of artificial intelligence system. How the machine understand the human language and without any errors. So this one is actually possible by the research of natural language processing. Natural language processing, we talking about understand, interpret, and generate the human language. In natural language only, we are talking about how the language is generated by the machine, how the language understand by the machine, how the language is interpreted by the machine. These particular points is discussed in the natural language processing, and this one is also itself a full subject for discussion. Like in compiler design, we discuss how the human code converted into machine understandable. So in the translation phase, we have several portions, several softwares package. The first one is preprocessor, second one is compiler, third one is assembler, and fourth one is loader and linker. So by these software packages, your high level code converted into the machine level. Similarly, in NLP, we have several layered approach. So by the intermediate layer approach, your human understandable code converted into a machine understandable code. So in NLP, we are discussing only the understanding, interpretation, and generation of human languages. When we are applying the machine learning, we are applying the machine learning in chatbot. We are applying the machine learning, the natural language processing in chatbot, automated document analysis, speech to text system. So in this area, we apply the natural language processing. So this one is the layered view of NLP. First of all, sentence segmentation is started, then tokenization, stemming. So these are the layered points of NLP. Your process started from sentence segmentation, and finally you got the outcome from the chunking. So this one is the stages of NLP. The third point I'm going to discuss, the computer vision. Computer vision is also part of artificial intelligence. In computer vision means allow machine to interpret and analyze visual information. In computer vision, visual information means computer going to look the object. In NLP, computer going to understand your language. In deep learning, computer going to solve the complex problem. In machine learning, computer going to learn from the data. In vision, computer going to identify the object. So in vision, computer vision, we are discussing the identification of object, visualization of object. And where we are applying the computer vision, image classification, object detection, image segmentation, and facial recognition. Many more areas we are applying the computer vision, but these are the fundamental area where we apply the computer vision. Means how the computer going to read and visualize the object. This one is going to be discussed in the computer vision module. These are the flow diagram of computer vision. Your data going to be input, then pre-processed, then select the area of interest, and finally the outcome is the action. Means computer visualize the object. So this one is also full-fledged core subject of BTech and MTech students. Computer vision is itself has the full length of subjects. Now, the next point is type of artificial intelligence system. So how the artificial intelligence system is categorized? The artificial intelligence system is categorized into many domains as terms of computing. As term in computing, machine learning, deep learning, fuzzy logic, neural network, genetic algorithm, computer vision, NLP. So by the term of computing, nature of computing, we categorize. But by the strength, the artificial intelligence system further categorized into three parts: weak AI, strong AI, and super AI. Artificial intelligence system is categorized into three parts: weak, strong, and super. Here, the term is mentioned narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. So weak AI means narrow AI, and strong AI means general AI, and super AI. So AI is categorized into three parts as in terms of the power, how the AI system mature, what it gain. So in weak AI, or you can say in the narrow AI, whatever the thing we incorporated in the knowledge base of the machine, whatever the rule we incorporated in the knowledge base of the machine, the same rule can be used by the system and formulate the problem. Machine not going to be scared of any new thing. The potential is very limited. Computing is very limited. Means we given to solve the polynomial equation. We given the knowledge to the machine to solve only the polynomial equation. So machine going to formulate only the polynomial equation. Machine apply the knowledge, whatever the knowledge we kept in the knowledge base. Machine not going to make the new knowledge. Machine itself not going to make the new knowledge. Like we are human. We are the human. If we got the initial knowledge from somewhere, then we scaled up. We generate. We inference the new one from the existing one. So in the narrow AI, machine only use the existing formula, whatever the formula we kept in the knowledge base. Machine not going to inference any new formula. Machine is not going to generate any new formula. And apply the formula and solve the problem. So the computing and capacity and potential in narrow AI is very limited. It's very limited. Like the example of narrow AI is voice assistance recommendation system and speech recognition system. These are the narrow AI. Whatever the AI we are using for our problem solving, like ChatGPT and others. So all the thing is in the part of narrow AI. It's not the strong AI. It's limited. It's limited. The power of AI is limited. So these are the figure diagram of narrow AI. And if suppose we are talking about the strong AI, a general AI. So like human, inference the new knowledge from the existing. Like somebody given me from Integral University to Tedipulia, this one is the path. You can go to the road and take the vehicle and move to the Tedipulia. And once we went to there and we got another alternative. By the jungle, you can also move. So this one is the inference. This one is the inference. So machine try to develop the new rule by the existing one. Amid of solving, machine generate the new inference technique, new rules, and store the rule inside the knowledge base. So that one is the strong AI. Machine have the capability to develop the new facts from the existing one. So that one is the strong AI. And this one is actually very, very helpful for us. We are using complex problem. We are solving the complex problem. The complex problem is actually solved by the strong AI. Like this one. This diagram is actually showing the lady is actually trying to incorporate the new facts from the existing one. And now the third one is the super AI. Super AI is actually the future of artificial intelligence. And in the super AI, we are talking about the artificial intelligence beyond the human thinking, beyond the human understanding, beyond the human perception, beyond the human vision, beyond the human cognitive power, beyond the human rational power, beyond the human problem solving power. So this one is the future of artificial intelligence, and research communities, they have a strong objection for the development of super AI. They have many reservations, but maybe in the coming time, what is the super AI, what the application of super AI, we will see in the coming time. But the super AI is actually beyond the human capability, human power. So this one is the figure of super AI. Now I'm moving ahead of another thing, the AI architecture and model. So in AI architecture, suppose we are going to develop the decision-making system. Suppose we are going to develop the recommendation system. Suppose we are going to develop the rule-based system. We are going to generate the natural language processing system. So we require some special kind of hardware, some special kind of software and hardware. So in AI architecture, this one is also itself have the complete syllabus. In AI architecture, we will discuss the machine architecture, software required for the new one. So in computer, like in desktop computer, we have input-output devices, we have memory unit, and we have processing unit. As we know, if suppose we want to scale up the performance of CPU and memory both, suppose we want to scale up the performance of CPU and memory. So at that moment, we have a concept to include the cache memory between CPU and main memory. After this inclusion, the performance of main memory and CPU going to be increased. Similarly, if we want to increase the performance between IO and CPU, so we have the option to incorporate the interrupt signal. Interrupt. So by the interrupt, the IO and CPU performance going to be increased. Similarly, we want to improve the performance between IO and memory. So we have another concept of DMA. So similarly, the existing architecture we have, artificial architecture we have, and we want to apply the architecture for a special purpose. Like we want to apply the architecture for weather forecasting. So for that, we require some new hardware and new software. So in artificial architecture, we develop the architecture as per the requirement of problem. Whatever the problem that we have, for that problem, we are going to generate the special architecture. In AI architecture and model, we are discussing like data-driven model. So we require the special architecture. Like rule-based system, we require the special architecture. So this one is the concept of architecture to draw the new machine by these particular things. So first one is rule-based system. Rule-based system means the system based on if-else rule. If this condition is met, then this one is going to be performed. If this condition not met, then this one is not going to perform. So rule-based system is actually if-then system, nothing else except to this. Majority of people, they are saying artificial intelligence is nothing else. Only the statistical manipulation of data is AI. Only the statistical manipulation of data, only if-else is the AI. Majority of people, they are saying. So if-else part is, if we are going to discuss the if-then part, then the rule-based system is actually fully based on if-then part. By the rule-based system, we develop the knowledge base, we develop the inference engines, we develop the rule set, we develop many more things. And this one is the limitation of rule-based system. The following point is the limitation of rule-based system. The rule-based system is nothing, the AI system based on if-then rule. is the rule-based system. Once the input we are going to put, then system check the condition and perform the action. So this one is a rule-based system. We thought the rule-based system is very, very complex. The figure is showing, but the rule-based system is only based on if-else condition. The second one is the data-driven model. So this one is also AI system. Data-driven model means machine learn from the data. Machine driven by the data. Machine knowledge base is developed by the data. Machine computing is also based on the data. Nature of data, complex data, simple data, structured data, unstructured data. What kind of data is actually the data is responsible for the data-driven AI system. So data-driven AI system is applicable, the portion of data-driven AI system is applicable in machine learning and deep learning. And for that, we are not talking about the small data, we are talking about the complex and large data. So as we already discussed, the deep learning is actually itself has the capability to formulate the complex and large data. But every system has some limitation and some applications. So everyone is have some point thing, positive thing, and some negative thing. Rule-based system is evidence itself. Data-driven system is actually based on the data, nature of data. If data is complex, data is large, then data-driven system is required to formulate. And what is data-driven system? Data-driven system is nothing. It's only machine learning system or deep learning system. It's a data-driven system. What is rule-based system? The system based on the rule, only rule. It comes under the domain of weak AI. Weak AI. And data-driven system is come under the domain of strong AI. Reason being, it uses the inferencing technique. Inferencing technique means it applies the logic and draws a new conclusion. It applies the logic and draws a new conclusion. And the new conclusion going to be further kept in the knowledge base. So this one is the architecture of data-driven system. And once we are talking about the hybrid system, it means rule-based system and data-driven system and many other systems going to be hybrid to each other to formulate, to solve the complex problem as well as the simple problem also. So as a researcher, we develop this kind of architecture also. So this one is the advantage and application of hybrid system, and this one is the structure of hybrid system. AI for intelligent system. Intelligent is also means intelligent means biological intelligence or artificial intelligence. Biological intelligence means we are the biological intelligence. The nature given us the intelligence attributes. Nature given to us the learning power. Nature given to us the reasoning power. Nature given to us the perception. Nature given to us the vision. Nature given to us problem solving, game playing. So these all are the point of intelligence. We use to solve the problem and learn from the problem. And the fact going to be kept in the mind of human. So we are biological intelligence. And we develop the machine for us. We design the artificial intelligence system to solve my problem. And nature given to biological power to solve the real-time problems. So AI for intelligence system. For what we are using the intelligence system? For only solving of our problem. So agent is one of the important thing in artificial intelligence system. Agent means the intelligent portion work for other. Agent means the intelligent unit work for other, not work for itself. Like I'm working for my own benefit. But agent means working for the benefit of others. So in artificial intelligence system, we are discussing many agents. Some agent used to give the data to the machine. Some agent circulate the results in the environment. Some agent used to help as a co-processor to AI. So a agent having different power, and agent is actually deployed for many different purposes in the computing environment. So this one is the definition of a smart agent. What the smart agent? Smart means the agent has the AI power, AI capabilities is the smart agent. A smart agent basically used for the perception. Smart agent is used for decision making. A smart agent is basically used to circulate the result. Mean actuator. As the actuator means circulate the results. A smart agent is also going to be scale up the knowledge. The learning from experience means scale up the knowledge. And when we are applying the smart agent in the autonomous robot, in the self-driving vehicle, in the smart drone. So right now we are talking about the driverless car. Driverless car is actually the application of smart agent. Application of smart agent. Driverless car is the application of smart agent. In these days, in the Naxalite area, or you can say on the border, the smart agent is deployed. So many smart agent means sensor is actually segregated to there, and the sensor is monitoring the activity on the border. And sensor recorded the data, and the data is going to send to the server. And the person, those who are sit on the server, the person visualize and identify the suspicious activities, and after that, the action going to be taken. So majority of countries, they use the smart agent as a protector, border protector. Smart agent. So by the smart agent, as a human, we are taking the advantage of a smart agent as a driverless car. By the smart agent, your car is moving from one place to another place, and there is no mishappening to there. So smart agent is the part of intelligent part. And this one is the architecture. Yeah, you can see the figure of a smart agent. Agent sense the environment, and after that, agent take the actions and perform the output. So sensing of environment means perception and taking the actions after the calculation. After the calculation, data is received from the sensory part, and data is calculated by the agent, and then on the basis of data, the agent take the action. Suppose agent driving the car, amid of that, any obstacle come, agent immediately apply the brake. So obstacle, sensing of obstacle, it means inputting the data. And apply the brake, it means actuator, work of actuator. So this one is possible by the intelligence. A recommendation system is one of the important thing in artificial intelligence system, and no doubt recommendation system is actually provide the personalized learning. And by the recommendation system, what kind of content we require, what kind of collaboration we require. So by the recommendation system, we can take the advantage. Like suppose many of us pursuing the faculty development program from NPTEL. NPTEL as in person, personally I know the content of NPTEL is very good. And somehow some of the subject teacher is actually they are teaching in very complex way. So mistakenly, suppose I have chosen the subject from NPTEL, and one of any of my friend like Manish Tripathi and the Sharma, he is saying the person is teaching very complex way and the thing was not good. So he is recommending to me to not choose this particular topic, this particular subject from NPTEL. Recommendation system, if I am feeling the good, I found the simplicity in the subject, then I recommend to one of my colleagues to come and choose this one. So this one is actually going to scale up the knowledge of other. And recommendation system providing the personalized window to scale up your knowledge. By the recommendation system, you are not going to stuck in any complex calculation. The recommendation system is applicable in the e-commerce field, in the online shopping, and personalized learning also. And this one is the architecture of a recommendation system. Recommendation system, I recommended the thing to someone. And someone going to choose this one and take the benefits. And the next one is the intelligent monitoring system. Intelligent monitoring system, no doubt, is very, very important in these days. As we know, in this building, a lot of camera are monitoring to us. If suppose we are doing any suspicious activity, then camera itself take the action. Camera itself give you the alarming signal that this one is not fruitful for the university and this one is not fruitful for you. You will not take this action. So intelligent monitoring system is actually the system itself take the action. System itself take the action by your activities. Monitoring system is no doubt required for the border area, for the roadside, and for the market side. But and we are implanting the monitoring system in our house also. Monitoring system is the AI portion, and monitoring system providing a lot of benefits. So real-time data analysis, anomaly detection, uske baad action. Whatever, if any suspicious activities we are taking, monitoring system send you the alarm. This one is not good. You avoid this one. So this is intelligent monitoring and control. Then this figure is actually showing the intelligent monitoring. Some of the person on the remote side looking the activities. This one is not a person. This one is a machine. Machine is actually monitoring the activities on roadside and see the obstacle and see the object and see the behavior, and after that providing the results. Automation. Automation means there is no human involved. Any particular things is actually working, functioning without the human intervention. So that is automation. Automation means full-fledged system operated on its own. There is no human involved. Means on what capacity human are working in the industry, on the same capacity the AI system going to be working. Like we are teaching in the class, in the same capacity artificial intelligence system teach to the student. We are doing the project work in the same capacity artificial intelligence system do the project. In the industry, the manufacturing of product by the involvement of human, we can segregate, we can remove the human and we deploy the artificial intelligence system. And that one is actually good. Reason being, after a while we got stuck and we got tired and we are committing the mistake. But once the power on in the machine, then thing is okay. There is no mistake. There is no mistake. So AI system somehow are replacing the human being in the machine, in the industry, in the many areas, in the many areas. But those who are not upgrading their own self, they're going to be replaced. Those who are going to upgrade, reason being nature given us the brain. And if suppose you are going to sit and idle, you are not going to learn the new facts and figures. You're not going to mitigate the real-time problem. So your survival in the coming time is not possible. In any area, not only the industry, but in any area, your survival is not possible. Reason being everywhere, the AI is going to be work on behalf of us. So this one is alarming for us. Like in the robot, we are watching a lot of robot activities. So this one is automation system, robotic process automation. In smart manufacturing, we are also using artificial intelligence. In industry, we are also using AI system. In industry, in academic, in university, in college, in school, in industry, everywhere the AI system somehow 50%, 100%, 20%, 30% are in the usage. But in the coming time, the percentage going to be increased. So as a challenge, we learn the new things and we should ready for coming challenges. In smart manufacturing means the industry have the AI system in the manufacturing process. Smart means AI system. So when the human are working at that moment, at that capacity, robot going to be working. What the maintenance did by the human on the same capacity, the maintenance did by the robot. Like in railway, when the train come, then immediately the people went to there and they maintain each and everything. They sanitize and they see the mechanical fault, electrical fault, each and everything. On the same way, the robot go and identify, diagnose the things and provide the certificate. The rail is ready for next journey. So this one is the smart manufacturing. Smart manufacturing, we are using the smart manufacturing for predictive maintenance, for computing. By the smart manufacturing, no doubt the time is going to be minimized. Doesn't mean machine is electronic system. Once the power is on, then thing is okay, and for computing is going. And we are the human intelligence, and after a while we got tired, and we are committing mistake. So that's why the employer is actually benefited by the automation technique. So this one is the figure of automation smart system where the industry automation is actually shown. By the IoT, AI and IoT, these are two different things. But by the integration of IoT, in artificial intelligence system, majority of sector are going to be modified and optimized. Health sector, IoT means, the computing device is very small. And the researcher is saying in the coming time, your household, like your toothpaste, your brush, your cup, plate, cooker, each and everything that we have surrounding to us, each and everything is going to be part of IoT in the coming time. Means your toothpaste is the part of internet in the coming time. Right now is not, but in the coming time, toothpaste is going to be the part of internet. Plate, cup, glass, everything going to be the part of internet. And what they are going to be do? They are going to be integrate the small embedded system inside the object. A small embedded system inside the object, and by that embedded system, your device going to be connected in the internet. A smart home, a smart city, and smart transportation, everything, smart health services, everything required the IoT services. So in the coming time, IoT going to play the vital role. But the problem is that how we are going to assign the address. Reason being, as we know, the IPv4 have the limited address. IPv6 also have the limited address. So how they are going to be assigned the address? They are going to be launched the new scheme of addressing. क्योंकि इंटरनेट में आना है तो every single object must have the IP address. Without the IP address, not a single object going to be connected by the internet. But IoT system is claiming in the coming time we are going to connect each and every household and surrounding to you object to the internet. So IoT is playing the vital role, and by the integration of AI with IoT, the thing is much improved. So this one is the schematic diagram of IoT in the cyber physical system. This cyber crime is also very alarming points for us. So by the IoT and by the AI, the thing can be mitigated. And AI also going to be used in the decision making. Whatever the decision we are taking, moving off, driving off car, taking off lecture, doing any task, immediately we take the decision. So nature given the power to take the decision, similarly we incorporated the computing power to the machine and machine take the decision. So AI is actually take the decision while the solving a problem. Should I go to play the tennis or should I not go to play the tennis? How the thing is decided? By the fact. If day is okay, humidity is low, temperature is okay, sun is rising, then the thing is in the favor to go to play the tennis. So this one is the decision. I'll go to take my lecture or not. It will also the part of decision. I'll go for lunch or not. This one is also part of decision. So decision is actually important thing for us as a biological intelligence or artificial intelligence for everybody. Decision is the vital. Decision means taking action. So in the decision, we are AI system in the decision. So as we know, if suppose we are talking about the regression and classification, and this one is the part of machine learning. Regression means machine are going to predict the linear value. At this time, stop, perform this outcome, and the same way after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, the outcome of this stock is this. Y is equal to mx plus c. If x is this, m is this, then the value of y is going to be this. So this one is the regression. The linear value going to be given by the regression technique. And classification means you are going to classify. This object belongs in the category of class 1. This object belongs to the category of class 2. This object belongs in the category of apple, and this object belongs in the category of orange. This object belongs in the category of banana. So this one is the classification. So time series analysis, classification, regression. So this one is the part of predictive analysis. And predictive analysis is possible by the historical data. Machine learning, by the machine learning things, we are performing the predictive analysis. And this one is the schematic diagram of predictive analysis. Now I'm skipping some of the slides, reason being the time is limited. So AI in strategic and operational decision, as already briefed to all of you. What is decision? Decision means amid of computing of any problem, we take the decision and take the actions. So this is the decision. So how the AI system going to take the decision? We are the person, we incorporated the decision technique formula inside the knowledge base of AI system. Application of AI across domain means to the different domains in the health sector, how the AI is applicable. In the transportation, how the AI is applicable. In the smart city, how the AI is applicable. How the in the industry, how the AI is applicable. In the finance, how the AI is applicable. So application of AI across the domains means in every domain the AI is going to be applicable, not only the health sector, in every domain. As we know, in industry, in education, in automation, in driving, in a smart city, in transportation, everywhere we are applying the artificial intelligence system, but just because of efficiency, accuracy, just because of efficiency and accuracy. As we rely the electronic device providing the accurate result in minimum time. Accuracy, efficiency, and executing time. Just because of these things, or you can say the performance matrices or optimizations. By these two different requirements, now we are using widely AI across the domains. AI, this time AI used to detect the disease. Any AI work along with the doctor. AI work in the foreign countries, majority of people they are saying, like we have the ATM machine. We went to there and put the card and draw the money. But in the foreign, there is a ATM health machine. You just go to there, submit your problem to the machine, and machine automatically provide you the prescription. And you take the prescription and go to purchase the medicine from the shop. So everything is actually defined in the knowledge base of AI. Whatever the problem you are facing, like running nose, shivering, whatever the problem that you face, you just go to there and put the data to the machine, and machine provide you the medicine. In these days, AI system widely used in the surgery, AI system widely used in pathology, AI system widely used in radiology, everywhere. AI system is actually used. Medical image analysis, disease prediction, personalized treatment, and remote patient monitoring. Remote patient monitoring is very essential part in these days. Reason being, everybody is working. Husband and wife both are working. Everybody went to their job, and elderly people are in the home. Their vitals, mother, father, and or you can say the vital of elderly people is regularly monitored by the AI system. The BP, the sugar level, the respiratory levels, pulse rate, everything is monitored by AI. If anything is going to be wrong, AI system directly sends the data to the doctor, or AI system going to send the data to their caretaker to come, and she or he is in the alarming position and the medicine is required. Suppose we came to here and my mother or father both are in the home and they feel any kind of anxiety. So I received the message from AI system, your father and mother, the vital is in, and you go to there and you take the action. And vital can be sent to the doctor team also. Like suppose any accident occur on the roadside. So people they are surrounding to there and they are talking to each other. You should call to the place and so legal action. But immediately in the smart cities, the roadside camera capture the image. If there is an accident, and the image sent to the doctor team. Immediately, ambulance come on the spot and rush to the patient to the hospital. So whatever the critical time of patient is actually saved by the AI and IoT. So this one is actually very helpful. If suppose anyone having the problem of walking, AI system providing a lot of benefit. And suppose any of the person is not in the position to move and cook that meal. You just put the order to AI system, please make a cup of tea for me. And AI system went to there, took the tea and served the tea. So this one is actually helpful. Elderly people is actually as a take क्या कहते हैं उसको? Caretaker. As a caretaker, AI system no doubt helping the elderly people. In India, this one is not so popular, but in the foreign, the thing is very popular. So AI system helpful in medical, AI system helpful in smart home, AI system helpful in the transportation, in IoT, in cyber crimes and cyber. So everywhere AI system playing the vital role, and this one is actually very benefit for us. So whatever the slide is saying, I has already discussed with you all. Now, AI in finance and banking, and this one is also very challenging and very vital things for us. Majority of stock, majority of stocks predictor this time based on AI. Earlier, the people ask, or you can say the people based on broker. But right now, the smart investor, they ask to the stock, AI of stock, and suggestion got to there and invest the money. So in finance, in bank, everywhere, AI is playing the vital role, significant role. By the AI, learning should be personalized. What the content we required, you can say, and AI should provide the content. And this one, the AI in education. We are making the PPT, and we are suppose we got the new subject. The content is very challenging for us. So at that moment, AI going to help you. AI going to help. Like the complex algorithm of computer vision, the complex algorithm of artificial intelligence planning of AI is actually having very complex algorithm. It's not be easily understood by any individual. I learned this particular subject from the IIT Kharagpur professor. So 2 or 3 times I went to the videos, then I came to know what the thing is going on. So complex thing can be easily translated by AI system. You can make your PPT, you can deliver your lecture, and you can personalize your content by the AI. AI is no doubt helpful for us. And AI also helpful in the smart cities where the power is shut down, where the garbage is collected, where the sewerage problem. So you are not the person to claim. AI itself send the data ki on this particular spot, there is a lot of garbage. Immediately the vehicle of Nagar Nigam come and clean the road. The knowledge is overflow. AI itself send the message to the Nagar Nigam, and there the concerned person come and the thing can be solved. As a person, right now we put the message to Nagar Nigam ki, sir, there is a problem, you come and see. But after a while, when the Lucknow become smart, once the Lucknow become smart, then at that moment we are not going to put the request to Nagar Nigam every time. Power is cut down, AI inform you ki in the meantime 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes in this area, the power going to be shut down. So the thing is actually helpful. A smart city, the concept of a smart city is to providing the better facility of resident. You can say the transportation facilities, health facilities, everything. The transportation, everything is actually very, very optimized in smart cities. And no doubt, ethical, legal, and social implication of AI is also challenging for us. So this one is also the biggest topic for discussion. The future of AI is explainable AI. But in the meantime, as already discussed, the super AI. The super AI is the part of actually explainable AI, the super pass of the human intelligence. So this one, we are using the explainable AI, the application of explainable AI in our research work, and we are using the data analysis by the explainable AI. So this one is the future of AI. Maybe slide is too much, so I'm skipping the mini slides. Okay. This one is the actually schematic diagram of a decision tree. How the machine going to take the decision? So by this diagram, if the parameter is meet up, like age is less than 18, then come on left hand side, and weight is less than 16, then low risk. So this one is the decision tree. And decision tree is actually for understanding the risk to prevent a heart attack. Heart attack. So heart attack hona hai ya nahi hona hai, this tree is actually signifying. If the condition is going to be met, then heart attack is possible, otherwise no. Low risk, low risk, and high risk. So these two decision is actually signifying in the tree. So I taken a lot of slides. So this time, many of AI tools that we are using, like ChatGPT, Google Bot, ChatSonic. So these are the AI tools. And we all are going to use this particular tool for our problem solving approaches. So for that, maybe I'm going to conclude, and thank you very much for the patience listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for such an informative and engaging session. We truly appreciate your valuable time and insightful deliberations. I also thank all the participants for their active participation. If any participant, online or offline, have any query or question, he, she may ask by unmuting themselves or dropping their questions in the chat box. I guess no questions. With this, we conclude the first session of day 10 and looking forward to the remaining sessions of the day. Thank you.